Alright, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can hear myself. Awful. How do you stand that? Wait. I need to change some setting though. Let me see. Does this work? Yeah, okay. It works fine on Twitch at least. No one knows about Twitter and no one cares. Hey, guys on Twitter, how are you doing? Okay. Seems like this works. So. I just need to change the setting for YouTube. It sometimes messes it up by default. I don't know why, man. It's pretty weird. Let me just set it properly. So we get some nice and pretty anime thumbnail, because that's what it is about. And then we can get to work. Almost. How are we doing? Hey guys, how are you doing? How is everyone doing today? Gonna be fun. Gonna be working and maybe playing games in a little bit on the end. We shall see. We shall see. If we will, it's gonna be just for a bit, so probably not super long. Either way, we're just gonna basically work on all the animal interactions that we brainstormed in the previous live stream. You can see it by the way on the YouTube, so that's all right there. It's probably, I guess it could be released as a separate video. I'm not sure, but it's still there as a live stream. So like, if you wanna see it, you get it there. We're gonna have some videos coming out soon, so we shall see about that. You frequent watchers already know about that, but let me actually just share the stream on Discord. I'll be super secret. I'm gonna have a secret stream. Nah, we wanna have a public stream. Okay. It should be fine. Everyone who hasn't wishlisted yet, guys, make sure to wishlist a Lost Harmony. Link in the description. That's the game we're gonna be working on today. So if you have not wishlisted yet, this is an amazing opportunity to do that right now. You got a link in the description. This is the time. Let me actually send it in the chat as well, just so we got it here. Okay. And I think with that we can get some actually interesting work. Just make sure I don't mess up some sharing here. But nah, seems like I am good. Yep, okay. Seems like everything works pretty fine. Nothing messed up. So that's good. Jeez, I am so boring today. Why am I so boring, guys? Why do you watch me? What's wrong with you? Okay. I'm gonna see about setting there. I'm not setting anything. What am I talking about? Jesus, guys. Okay. We got this shared. We got this shared. I should have done this before I started the stream. Now I'm just awkwardly sitting here and and writing. But that should be good. That should be good. I think we got everything set up. Okay, yeah, let's just get to it. Okay, so the animal interactions. What we want to do with animal interactions is we're gonna start with the fox. And what we are gonna do with the fox, that's a real question there, isn't it? Jesus, what the fuck, I'm talking complete nonsense today. Okay. Everyone who is here, let's make sure to say hello. You can say hello in the chat and we can start talking. And other than that, let's get into working on the interactions that got set up last time. So I first wanna maybe set this ring, because What we had here before is just simply the player overlaps it, blah blah blah. It does some very basic behavior, and I would like to make sure it does not just simply disappear. So I want to scale it down. Gonna do can do just a basic timeline. Or am I gonna do a function for it? I don't know. Do I wanna spend time with it right now? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it means no in this case, which is kind of funny, but yeah. Not at the moment, I'm afraid. Not at the moment. So, what we are gonna need to do is to set our timeline to scale down. Scale down a circle. I could potentially... I'm just thinking out loud. So I could potentially take the not just the circle, but the whole whole function. I'm thinking I'm gonna need definitely a universal function that's gonna just automatically LARP between values, and I have it already in C++ for use within CPP, but I don't have it for use within blueprints. I don't have it static. How difficult would it be exposed? Let me actually see. Because if it's but by the way, I completely changed my Rider UI. It's so much more readable now, which is pretty cool. So, okay. I probably made it as a utility. Compare episode utils, start them with no. Anim util. I'm gonna need a actual CPP for that. I mean, basically, I have just a timer that gets that's LARPing over time. It starts a timer that keeps on going, and you pass it parameters. It should be actually fairly straightforward to rework it. Do you want to spend time with it? Yeah, I think it's worth a try. It's faster than making it like this. So okay, let's see. What do we actually need? Timer, that's fine, and we're adding I have here some to do, so let's see. Oh yeah, I did not adjust for delta time yet. But that's fine, I can do that later. Float, blend over time. Or do I? Can I do it later? No, I mean, timeline is gonna mess up after. Timeline is gonna mess up anyway, so that doesn't matter that much. Okay, let's just add it into our BP util. So we want our... can I even do it if I'm gonna be passing it as a reference like this? But let's see, at least it's an interesting experiment. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but worth a try. So we're gonna get the BP utilities and let's... wait, I need BP utilities header, and we're gonna make here a... it's not gonna be debug, this is animation. And this is a static void. And we are looking at, I guess, float animation. And what we want to pass here is what we're gonna steal from the animutil in here. Right, animutil header, and we are doing float LARP over time. Which is honest, I could probably just rename it the same way. Wondering if it's not a better idea. Maybe. Float LARP over time, yeah. Float LARP over time, and we are adding there all the values. Float LARP over time, yeah, looks good. Let's make this into a definition. And now where the fun will start. Oh, can I do it with a timer here? Yeah, that should be fine. Let me actually maybe just get rid of simulating this for a sec here. Just so it's not gonna lead to any annoying Inaccuracies. I guess I could have it as part of a circle, right? I could just leave that function here, but I want to have it as a universal utility, so it should be part of the plugin. Because that's pretty useful on all different kinds of engines. So okay, let's just steal this whole thing, and I'm gonna have to recreate the timers. So let me get rid of all these things that I don't need, which is all the circle, utilities, and wait, no, this I don't care about this one either. I want PP utilities and PP CPP and header. They should be like this. It's a bit silly, but I prefer to have this nicely clean. You wanna pass here, this, all this, and what we're doing here. Do these things have to be defined specifically? I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will have to define it separately. Okay, yeah, let's keep them separate. We don't care about this. And what we can do here, I definitely wanna keep this. And, well, do I? Yeah, I do. So seconds to finish has to be separate variable. That's a bit annoying. Let's try to rethink this a little bit. Can I keep it as not separate variable? Wait, if added value, if seconds to finish is less than 0. Wait, what? I have to get that added value from somewhere. So let's see. No, but let's just. Oh, I missed the whole another parameter here. Okay, that makes way more sense. Did I even pass it properly? Just completely missed it. Wait, no, not. Wait. Did I just add it there without adding it here? That's a bit weird. Okay, I don't want to mess it up here, but on the BP utilities, I definitely want to have this properly set. Okay, and here we're just gonna make sure that this is added. Okay, now we got seconds to finish, that's fine. And float blend alpha, that's probably gonna be a variable that exists outside of this. Float blend alpha, yeah, I have it separately. So let's have a look at this. Is there a way how we can, and I have just, we don't have a timer handler, that's fine. I don't expect to have a timer handler. Well, I mean, for that matter, I can make it. While we are at it, I can just keep it here. Is it F timer handler or timer handle? It's F timer handle. This should go together. And I want to keep this organized. I think I'm going to separate into separate CPP and header files, like animation debugs and things like that. But and this could be lerps. Because that seems a bit easier for me to modify, but I don't have enough functions to justify that right now, and I feel like it would just have, I would have here like 4 different files, and each of them would have separate handle, which is not very, separate, just one function in it, and that's not very nice. Wait, why are they protesting now? Oh, not without an object argument. Okay, that's a good point. We need to get access to it somehow. How do we get access to the world? Okay, I'm gonna ask my friend for help, my LLM friend. But okay, it's a pure function. Okay, let's fix this first because it's just gonna make it easier. So here we wanna have our float blend alpha. Right now I'm gonna make it separate and then see about fixing it. But right now let me just put this clean like this, and that second thing is pointer float thingy. Let me check. BPTT header effector. No, we're looking for float. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This may not even work the way I want it to work. Because yeah, because this is a static function. I did not use it like this before. That was not very smart of me. Should I just keep it as a function within the ring? I mean, that's easy way out, right? But how can we actually make this working as a universal blend? That's better question. Let me just pass this in here. Ah, wait, the screen is messing up UI completely. That's not very useful. Yeah, how do we get access to all of this within a static function? Do I have to pass it there as an argument as well? No. Yeah, because they exist as separate functions. They don't work together. How do I go about this? Could I do it like a while loop instead of timer? And like that I can define all the variables as constants? Like not constants, but that exist only within the function. Ooh, that could probably work. But how do I do delay? I would have to tell it to wait a certain amount of time. And it sounds like super hacky way how to do it. Right. Let's see. Could technically do it without all of this. And I could do lambda. Interesting. Jesus, I said, if you remember, before I started this, I was like, yeah, this is probably way too complicated way how to do it right now. I was right. I should have never done this. But okay. Just it's not gonna let me trigger here any. Oh, maybe it's gonna let me trigger slow delay though. Maybe. Or could I push it around the thread? Jesus, there are so complicated solutions to fairly simple problems. So I think I'm just putting here very complicated solutions to something that should be actually fairly straightforward. So what we effectively wanna do is the same thing that we are doing here, right? We are just float warp over time. We just want to get our float blend plus added value, which we are using for our linear interpolator right in here. Yeah, we want to take these and this. Let me just grab all of it. I can actually grab just all of it like this. This is effectively what we want to do inside the while loop, but can we make sure that the while loop runs only during the during the time we want it to run? I don't think that's gonna work very well. But it's interesting, so I'm kind of curious about to see how what is it gonna do. I'm more curious about that than anything else. Let's experiment today. I wanted to work on I wanted to be so productive today, but I guess we are experimenting. Okay. I want to know this. Our added value, I'm just gonna define to, but now it's gonna run forever, so I'm gonna have to specify the conditions. I'm gonna have here a float, which is our added value. And let's say we're gonna just make it as 0.01, so it takes some time. And I'll do some calculation later. Yeah, that's true, it can be constant. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Temporary added value, we don't do anything with this right now, so let's just, hey, stop that. Let's just get rid of it. And we can do this while our, if our float, Jesus, let me get rid of this. This is annoying, it's distracting me. Get out, bye, 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 bye. Don't like when it's happening. So when our float, no, when our float blend alpha is higher, no, we can look. I guess we can continue whenever it's less or equal to 0. If this is true, we want to keep doing this, but then we want to pause this, right? So how do we go about pausing it? That's the real trouble here. Alpha result X, yeah, that's gonna be at least nice. I think do I want this? Yeah, I do. Trigger timers are running. Yeah, wait, we don't care about this now. So seconds to finish doesn't do anything right now. Added value is what we're using here. Can this be constant? We move to inner scope. Wait, can it? No, I don't think so. If I'm gonna move it here, it's gonna set it every time. I don't want that. I mean, it's not like I care, but it's unnecessary. So, okay. Honestly, let's see what it's doing. Hey, friend on Kick, I have no clue what you're saying, I'm afraid. Yeah, gonna have to use English if you wanna communicate. Okay, let's just see what it is doing. If I am right, it should continue until this is 0. We set it on 0. Yeah, let's just see. Honestly, let's just see what it's gonna do. I have no clue, but it's worth a try. Making this a static function. What a stupid idea. Why did I think about that? Okay. Let's just let's make sure that we have just one ring. I'm gonna go overkill here. And let's just do it from the start. And everything compiled nice and static. So we wanna do float lerp over time. And we're gonna do between this one, like it just doesn't matter at all. We can better print string this thing as well. Just so we get some nice value here. And this is our float lerp result. Can just pass it here. It should print it by itself, but let's have this value. So we want to do between 0 and 100. I think it's gonna crash, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's fine, guys. That's how you learn. It's just simulate it. It happened just like alpha 0.01 and it's happened just once. Lerp result is 1. Wait, is this one? Yeah. That means it happened once and it didn't continue. So if I set this to like 10, it would be 10. 10.9, yeah, because it moved a little bit more. We changed the value. So if I set it to like 90, it's gonna be like 90. No, it's gonna be 90 point something. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That means our while loop is not running. So let's see. Let's get rid of this anim utilities. It's confusing me now. Utility CPP. There we go. Okay, we want this to be running while. No, how do I do that? How do I go about it? Float blend alpha. When if float blend alpha is less than 0, then this should be running. And whenever this runs, you wanna add a value, and added value is just 0.01. Wait. Oh, this should be less than 1, right? That's why it ran only once. Yeah, that makes sense. Substance value if it's less than 1. Yep, never mind. It's fine, guys. I'm just being stupid. Let's do a quick build. See what it's gonna do. Wait, it just jumped to the result. How many times did it happen? Can we know? I don't think I'm printing it here. Okay, I just wanna... Oh no, this printed only once. That makes sense. We don't want this to print. There is no way this could print multiple times. Let's see if we can print it here. Okay, let's set this to like -1. So we know that it prints multiple times. And then the pointer of the... Wait, am I even passing the pointer here? What's the pointer here? It's the result. Where am I adding result here? This value A, B, and seconds to finish. Volta Pro. Oh wait, it's not letting me pass it by a reference? Why is it missing? What? Oh, it is here. Why is it missing? What's going on? I mean, I guess I can... No, it's a return float. It's not. It's always gonna stop. I'm realizing I'm just completely missing here the passable. Okay, yeah, we know that it happened a lot of times. That's fine. Did it print into a log? Nah. Okay, this is probably not what I want anyway. Why doesn't it let me pass the result here? I think it should work. Okay, let's do a bit of a googling here. So let's start with our while loop. So every time this finishes, you wanna wait. Oh yeah, okay. I just asked GPT and he's recommending me to put that as put the whole thread to sleep. That's not gonna happen well. It's not gonna go well. I can already tell you that. Because we are not in this. I mean, I guess I could push the thread, but that's a stupid way how to do it. Because I'm pretty sure this is running on the main thread. And we don't wanna mess with that. Okay, no, fuck it. It's stupid. How do I go about this? Yeah, honestly, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it with a timeline for now. Yeah. This will take way more to figure out, and I didn't wanna spend that much time on it right now. Let's just get rid of it. Yeah. Okay. So wait, we don't care about any of this. Well, that's disappointing. That's quite disappointing, but hey, it's fine. I mean, this is good enough. It's not like this is a bad way how to do it. I was just trying to find something that's fairly future-proof. But this is also future-proof, but it's not universal. It's looking at some pretty universal solution, but I guess this is not the day for that. So, okay, let's just get this our scale down, and we're gonna do some pretty stupid, but I'm gonna have to find some way how to use time frames with a static functions. But it's for some other time, like I mentioned. So let's call this our scale, and we wanna always go here from 1 to 0. So wait, no, that's correct. 1 to 0 on 1 second. You can even smooth it out with some nice interpolation, and let's just use it for our lerp. This is our alpha. And we're gonna be lerping. Okay, we're going from 1 to 0. That means from B to A. So let's set actor scale 3D. And we can do it from current actor. No, we can't do current actor. We want original actor. I think just 1 to, but is that gonna mess it? I could mess it up because I don't know what's gonna be original. Yeah, I'm better off saving it. Okay, let's get actor scale 3D. And we can save it as a float. We don't need to save the whole vector. This shouldn't no, not truncated. Okay, fine. I am gonna do it myself. Float, and this is gonna be our original scale. Really? Why are you pretending now that you can't convert vector to float? Or just do it to integer? Is that easier for you? How does it work one way and not the other way around? What's this about? To integer. No, it should be fine. I mean, sure, I can convert it like this. I can save it like this, but wait, now it's still gonna complain, right? Because if I connect it now, it's gonna. What's going on? I would bet that this should be very easy cooperation. I just wanna set it to whatever we have here. I mean, honestly, if you insist on being annoying, I'm just gonna simply do this because it's never gonna be, it should not be outside of a ratio, so I can just hack it like this. But this is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. It's a circle, so it should stay like this. Okay. Okay. This we got set up. Just fly through it. It's gonna be a bit slow now, but that's fine. Wait, what? Why are we not scaling down? What's going on? Did I not connect it? Excuse me. Let's print it. Let's print our value here. Do we set this? We do set it. What's going on? Oh, we are not scaling. This is not an actor that's being scaled. Well, that seems pretty suspicious. What's going on here? I mean, I can do it just on the component, but that's exactly the same thing. So set scale. Probably it should. This is a root component, or maybe it's not scaling because it's a root component, but that seems a bit strange. Okay, I am now almost certain that this is a bug. We are lerping between. Let me see the value we are lerping to. Maybe I'm messing up something here, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, I am messing up something here. We are scaling between our original to 0. not the other way around. It's fine if you're not stupid. Okay, there we go. It's fine, guys. I'm just stupid. Okay. Do I have a correct pivot point on this mesh? Because I think I just made it last time very quickly. No, what kind of mesh is it? I don't have it readable. It's weird circle. Yeah, I don't quite care about collisions on it. Yeah, it is correctly set. It's fine. All right, we got this working. Let's take our original scale and we can do actor now because this is pretty pointless. So let's set actor scale. There we go. And it should be fine now. I can also probably delete it just afterwards and speed it up a bit. Let's see. Let's just make the whole scene of them. Does modeling tool work on these? I would be curious to know. Can I use it to... No, I can't. That's annoying. That's quite annoying. And now depending on its size, it's gonna just automatically scale down. There we go. I could rescale it and just make it bigger or smaller and it would work, but no need to spend time with it. Pum, 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 pum. Oh, excuse me. Are we growing down? Do-do, do-do. Yep, they are scaling down. It's not very interesting, so I'm gonna think about having some sort of a particle effect or whatnot. But let's see, do we have anything actually useful when it comes to particle effects? Because I don't think I imported here really anything. But maybe we can import it now. You'll see what the gods of internet will think about it. Maybe some wind particles, maybe? May help. Wait, there was some mountain environment set. Yeah, that's not what I meant. No, that's did not say full H. I said FX. And does FX not include Niagara systems? That would be hilarious. No, it does. But I'm pretty sure that these are blueprints. And yeah, okay, this is pointless. Let's see. Do we got here something that we can actually use? Something useful? We shall see, but nothing so far. So, oh, I see they didn't enable chatbot. Let me pull it in here. Okay. I just wanna see the FX. So visual effects. There we go. And we got some really cool particle ones. These pickups are useful, but not quite what I need right now. Niagara Mega Pack. So it's really, really big. Like a huge Mega Pack. Okay. Oh, this one is included in it. That's kind of funny. But these are all pretty extreme. Is there something that I can reasonably use and it's not gonna look like I'm trying to let the whole world explode? I'm afraid that may be a bit troublesome. Niagara AoE abilities, maybe. Oh, it's good look. Void. Okay, I think I'm overthinking it a bit, but hey. Let's add it there. Let's just slap it in here. Sorry about that. Just had to shut down the mic there for a sec. You would not want to be here. Let's see what else do we got here. I mean, I guess that mega pack is gonna be eventually useful, but I have here also I've saved up some environmental effects that I wanna use, so that's where I'm gonna get most of the effects from, but that's not quite what we want here, right? Okay, this looks very cool, but very much not suitable. Except the snow, I guess. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing with the internet? Is it dropping the frames? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Good. No, just stop annoying me here. It seems like we got it downloaded. Okay. Uh, it should be in the wrong order. Alright, let's move it into packs. I wish you could select a folder it's gonna be imported to. Just this whole folder structure and importing stuff in Unreal is incredibly stupid. I don't even know what to do with that. There's probably some historical reasons why it's that way, but it's so annoying. So annoying. Hello gamers. Hey Betty. What are you doing, man? And of course it did not move it. Okay, never mind. We are still moving it. We are in the most dangerous part of Unreal game development. Moving assets from folder to folder. That's where most people give up, lose hope, and yeah, that's very tense. It's over. That's very tense, guys. I don't have any funny remark to that, but it's really bad. Not gonna lie. How are you doing, Barry? Got anything interesting to tell us, or anyone else in the description, of course? You are hyper, Barry. No, man, you are deaf. I can see it right in here. All right. So either way, anything interesting since you switched from being a hyper Barry into dev Barry, Barry dev. How is your deving going? I have apparently time. Hmm. Are you kidding me? It's moving like a few megabytes of assets. This really needs to. I hope that Unreal, that FAP is change this. Like helps fixing this because helps fix this. Why can't I speak? Because this is unusable, borderline unusable. Because I'm using it, so it's clearly usable, but borderline unusable. You use Godot. That's cool. What you making with Godot? I really like Godot. I can't quite work with it right now, but I really like the engine for what it does. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to get a chance to work with it. I have seen some people work with it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I figured that you make 2D games. You may wanna be a bit more specific. That's a bit of a broad term. Like I make games. Amazing. What kind of game are you working on? I feel like my soul is leaving my body watching this. It's still moving just one asset. I'm pretty sure I'm just not gonna even find out anything that's usable. Hey, Piotr. With the get actor scale 3D problem, we just change the local variable to vector. This function returns vector. Wait, what do you mean? You will still operate with vectors. Yeah, but I don't want it to be vector. I want it to save it as a flow. It's way less bytes. Like sure, it's like it's hyper optimization, but yeah, sure, this will be a solution. Just wanted to use a float because it's the same value that's being set on the whole scale. There's no reason for it to be saved as a vector because I will always want to scale it proportionately. But yeah, that's pretty obvious solution. But thank you for the thank you for sharing the tip. Uh, this is the last time I'm doing this on stream. I'm gonna die here. Normally I can just do something else, but this is horrendous. I think I'm dying. I may be in hell. For everything I've done in my life, I have to sit here and stare at Unreal saving assets files. The only thing that's remaining is for it to crash, so I have to do it again. No way. You are not adding it to revision control. And both of us know you are not. Because why? Because this thing should be empty. This should be in the folder where there are no assets shared allowed. Oh, we are getting stuck again. Well, amazing. Are you using blueprints or coding with C++? I know my English is bad. Your English isn't that bad. I can understand you quite fine. I use bot together pretty well. I usually base this in C++ and then actual things, actual implementation in blueprints. That tends to be the easiest to do with UE. That's usually what I'll also recommend. But if you're just starting, then blueprints are all good. But it's good to do some C++ later. Depends what you wanna do as well. No, come on. This has been a good 10 minutes. Fuck you, really? Well, at least this is horrible. Okay, at least we got the project back. You make the game of the bird. I make the bird with a game, or I make a game with the bird? That's a good question. Okay, let's see if any of these is actually usable. Did it disappear completely? Oh, it is now that it is. Okay, we got some emitters. I don't even know what's gonna look good enough. Anything, honestly. Not the game of the bluebird, the bird, or the bluebird, or the game. I don't know what you mean, but I like messing with you. But indeed, I am making a game where a bird flies around and chills, explores the world, and all that. Okay, you know what? This is not worth it. I'm not messing with it right now. No, no, you should not. The only thing I did was import a pack. This thing doesn't even exist. I don't even have here a third person character. Well, I do now, apparently. No, I don't even want this in my machine. No, just get out. I don't care. I don't want you here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it as scaling for now. Maybe get it pulsating, but that's about it. Okay, let's put this thing on the fox. So kind of, this doesn't have any collision, so we don't care about any of that. But what we mainly care about is the fox, and I want it to work only when the fox is actually chasing the bird. So where do we get it? Get it here. Okay, actually, I don't need this thing. And it should be only on the fox here. So let's get here a child actor. It's gonna be the circle. Gonna be a bit overboard, but it's fine. Definitely don't want it to be this big. Just want to have it big enough that you can like kind of fly through it. Look how shiny it is. Look at something like this. I don't have any collision, so we don't care. Can maybe attach it to a specific bone, that's better. Using any engines, you are so professional in the game. I have no clue what you're talking about, man. You can do some real. I have seen games developed in Unreal. With Unreal, of course. That's not even a question. But with Godot, that ended up being pretty well. I think it was Cassette Tapes was a game that got developed with Godot, and it's like pretty famous, released on many platforms, does really well. So you can definitely have a very successful game with Godot as well. It's nothing stopping you there. Wait, no, I'm attaching it correctly. I'm just stupid. But depends, yeah. For 2.5D, it's apparently really good. I don't know if I would do 3D with Godot, but okay, okay. We got here very clumsy looking ring. Go just assign the. Yep. Check out the cassette tapes. That's the game that was made just with Godot, and it looks actually quite impressive. Nice 2.5D game. Probably. I wonder actually if it's 2D or 3D rendering. It's gonna be something like that. So, I don't know actually. It could be both. It's probably too small to run through right now. Oh no, I can do that. Very cool. Okay, we got ourselves a game, and now it crashes. There we go. What a nice life, isn't it? What is he even complaining about right now? Is he gonna tell me? Oi, what got wrong here? Oh, that's not my problem. That's engine problem. Well, that's still my problem, but definitely not something you wanna see. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, the fox failed to move when it was happening? Oh no, there was a lot of them. A lot of the animals. They got some conflict with landscape. Well, I wanted to resave it and recompile now anyway. Speed up, come on. Yes, build faster. My game is very good. Well, thank you kindly. We will see once you actually play it. We will see if you are gonna keep your opinion there. Either way, guys, if anyone is interested in checking out more about Lost Harmony, you got a link in the description where you can wishlist it on Steam and check it out when it comes out. So you got that option right in here. But thank you kindly for a compliment, Barry. Okay. Okay, we got this running. And let's try to see how we wanted this to behave. So, do we want to do some callback when it dies? No, so we set our is hunting and then we can do here some loop. That's gonna be checking whether this thing is still valid. And when it stops being valid, we can just recreate it. Now we can just destroy it right away after this actually. The game have a Steam page. The game has a Steam page, indeed. You can see, you get a link for it in the description, but let me show ya. Let me share it right away. So, wait, I have to find it though. I can't find my own Steam page. Well, that's a bit embarrassing. Alright, we got it right in here. There we got the Steam page. And I'm gonna post it as well. You can find it in the description, and here you got it in the chat as well. So guys, good time to wishlist. You know about it. Go, you can just click right in here. It's gonna be released in 2024, maybe. Really, maybe. No, it probably will. Demo will be probably very early 2024. It's like January, hopefully, but probably. And then, then the rest of the game. That's a good question when that will happen. But I'm gonna assume it's gonna be. It's gonna be about half a year later. We'll see, something like that, if everything goes well. Okay, let's set a child actor. And set it to our birth circle. That'll be a bit of a. We can do actually the reverse of this on the start, just so we get here some cool show up effect. Wait, no, this only if it goes forward. Yeah, we can just set, this should happen. Is this gonna happen fast enough? Probably, but let's see. Can I even set the default scale? No, I don't think I can. Definitely not in here. So let's say this should check about every second whether the child actor here is still valid. And if we are sure that this child actor is still valid, then we're gonna just check again. We don't worry about anything, eh? If this child actor nevertheless is not valid anymore, then we're gonna check whether our is hunting player is true, and if that is true, then we want to set our child actor again. This looks like a bit of a spaghetti, and that's only because it is a bit of a spaghetti. There we go. You joined the server. That's very lovely. Thank you. And if it's false, we don't do anything. I just want to make sure it actually does what I think it does. So let me maybe print it here as well. Let's print here. We have a better print string. And our better print string is gonna tell us whether this is valid or not. No. Is valid. Can I get a better validation function that can speed it up? Maybe. No, I don't think so. It's a lot of nodes, right? Can we simplify it? I think there should be a way how to simplify it. Let's call it a silk circle validity. Let's try it now. Still, it feels like there's some weird bug that makes playing the starting the game take forever all of a sudden. I have seen it in some other projects, but oh no, is the fox stuck? Oh, there seems to be some weird bug. Let's see. Okay, never mind. It's definitely running after me now. Try to capture it. Oh no, never mind. That's gonna be difficult minigame. Okay, we got one. Next one should show up and we can see it's valid, still valid, very cool. Still valid. Now it's not valid, it's gonna spawn a new one. Oh no, Fox doesn't care about us anymore. No, wait, it does, so it should spawn a new one. Okay. Okay, now we got a new one spawn. And fly through it. Oh no. Okay. I think we got a bit stuck here. Let's see, something is wrong with the code here. That's my name. So let's see. Probably not here. I don't think it matters here. That's my name, Betty. My real name, that is. I usually have to use my real name because I do a lot of work and interact with a lot of people on Discord. That's in the real world, not just here on the internet. So I gotta use my real name. But I usually honestly use Vojta and Fansi kind of interchangeably. Means about the same thing to me. I wanted to do something and I don't know what it was. How long has been stream running for? Hour. Okay, makes sense. Let's see. Probably need to be a little bit bigger. Oh, maybe slightly. Defy. My Shiba just died there. Just lies and pretends that he doesn't see anything. You wanna come here, Nico? Nico, come here. Come. No, okay, he looks at me like I'm completely mad. Never mind. I don't think they're gonna get him here. Okay, so what's the issue here? It checks whether it's valid. If it's not valid, it's checking if it's hunting the player. If it's hunting the player, it returns here. This should be correct. There's no reason for this not to work, really. So, let's see. Let's just keep this forever. And unless my validity checking is not correct. Wait, I wanna see bot. So I want to see bot that and we don't have to set here any default, right? This can be empty. Yep. And I wanna set the validity of a circle, and then we can append here. Put here this, and then we're gonna do and it's hunting. And that's the result that we are figuring out right in here. Right. Okay. Let's get the fox. Excuse me, miss. Would you mind hunting? Thank you. Okay, we can see validity true and is hunting true. Wait, is true and is hunting is false. Wait, why did she stop hunting right away? Wait, it doesn't make sense. How can be is hunting false? Oh, maybe I'm using the wrong condition for it. Let's see, where do we set this to false? Let's look at the fox here. Map of state 3. And we start hunting the run after the player here. Wait, no, that's not what we are. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Do I ever I have to somewhere set this variable to false. Based on what? Or whether this failed or succeeded. I like the game environment. That's quite lovely. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. With playing the montage, it doesn't matter. Run to random location. Is that what's messing it up? Let's find out run to random location. You know what? I'm being stupid. Let's just navigate. Let's just find it. Let's find all the references. It'll be setting it somewhere. It's in the follow play. Yeah, that's what I've thought. No, but this is correct. It should set it only when it fails hunting the player. After the STT follow player, is that what we're running? Run after the player is STT follow player. Run to random location. Yeah, that makes sense. How can this be false? I mean, that would mean this run. That's strange. Let's see here. Our validity here should be still true under these circumstances. Okay, now it's true. That makes sense. Yep, we got both true. It's running around like crazy. Very happy fox. It's gonna just keep chasing. And run around a little bit. Right now it went false because it failed, right? But in that case, why does she run after us again? There is some issue. There's some weird lagging as well. What's going on here? Hmm. She should not be in the hunting stage right now. Why is she hunting? Hmm. There's something wrong. Let's try to just look through the code again. Okay. We get the fox here. Is it possibly just some very stupid state tree bug once again? I'm gonna be somewhat upset if that's the case. Okay, it continues only if the state is successful. And if we know that the state is unsuccessful, it goes to false, but that also changes our variable. So then it goes to decide the next action. And this should not go following the player unless this condition is true. And we know it's not true, so what the hell? Let's just try to print this value all the time. Not in the chicken, I want to do it from the fox. I need just one fox here. Let's take this one. Let's see what it tells us. So hello, fox. Okay, this we can keep just for our circle validity. And let's print this as a separate variable. Could it be because it was in oh, it could have been messed up because there were different actors. So maybe the debugging is the issue actually. Debug, and debug info is hunting. That's it. Okay, nice and fast. Let's trigger it. Okay, starts hunting. Very cool. Still true. Keeps on running around like crazy. Okay, and now it went false. And she goes some... Wait, now she runs again. This is where it goes crazy. The values are false, and she still keeps running back. There is no way she should run back. What's calling it? Okay, let's see. Well, we know it is happening there. But that means it's sending it to false, and that means our state tree is setting it to move into deciding the decision. So is the state tree set to sending it back into follow the player? There's no way it should do that. But it seems like it does. Let's see. Let's play here some debug text. Let's enable this first. Yeah. Wanna see every time it's in the deciding stage, it should be there always for at least a second or 3. Between 1 to 6 are 3 seconds. And let's also get me here actually let's put here a debug as well. So we wanna know whenever he goes to whenever she goes into this state, we wanna know as well. So this is gonna be our attack player. Come on. Okay, let's see it. This is probably the issue has to be between these two, otherwise there is no reason. Yeah, you are all deciding. How lovely. Let's take the fox. Condition is true. She's running after the player. Still all the true. Very fun. Now she's getting a bit laggy, but that's probably fine. Excuse me. She went into some very, very strange location, but she should return. Trust me. No, there she goes. Okay, she attacks again. The conditions are still true. Very cool. Now she is hunting is false. She's deciding. And she decides to attack player again when is hunting is false. That doesn't make any sense. Look at this. We have here a state tree that's checking that it should go into follow the player only if the is hunting player is true, and we are setting it to false. That's why it's moving false. That's why it's moving after from this. That doesn't make sense. This it's using the same value and doing two different actions. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is there something I'm missing? We get our pooling comparison is hunting the player. That's we know that this is correct. I can do here one thing though. I can. This is stupid, but what I can do is to set it here again. Set is hunting player and set it to false. This should not matter, but it could fix it. You know, just because it shouldn't matter doesn't mean it doesn't matter, eh? That's what we learn. Okay. Let's see. If you have guys any idea that something I'm missing, please do tell me. Okay. Excuse me, Fox. Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello, miss. You don't mind? Thank you. Okay, running around. She gets stuck because she can't climb the terrain. She runs after me again, attacks. And then is hunting is false, and she goes away. Okay, and she randomly walks. Did this really fix it? I don't know. She attacks again. There is no reason for her to attack. The variables are false. They should not continue there. I think that's some nonsense. Let's see. So we're walking to location. Is hunting player is false. We are setting it to false twice even. And we know it's false because we are printing its result, but it still treats it as if it's true. But only in this state. How is that even possible? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if I wanna really dive deep into it and try to fix it. I just wanna make it work right now. So how about instead of sending it to decide the next action, we're gonna send it to Wander right away. No, but in here we have the same thing. We have the condition for it. But let's enable the debug here. I just wanna see this works. Let's try this. Okay, gonna attack it. Like, hello, attack me. Thank you. Okay, it gave up, deciding. We can see is hunting false, and she is gonna hunt again. There is gotta be something sending. No, it goes straight from deciding. And then the wandering just sends it back to attacking. It's treating the variable as if it was true, even though we directly set it to false and nothing changes it. Well, at least this guy chills around here. Let's appreciate it. That's a very brave fox. Oh no, the fox got stuck. Okay, is it possible? No, it's not possible. The false statement is not false enough. That's not really how it works. The whole point is that it's boolean. Okay, I'm gonna start playing with. Okay, it plays. Makes sense. Well, makes sense. We're gonna run away very far. No way it can catch us right now. And it's in wandering right now. And it stays there because we are far enough. Deciding, makes sense. And then it wanders. And if I go back close to it again. Oh, it got stuck, but that's fine. If I fly through it, it's not gonna... Oh, I see. Because it's... But why? It's sleeping. It shouldn't be in the deciding state. Okay, I don't want to dive into that hole right now, but it's probably not good. It's probably not good. Okay. Yeah, it's fine if I fly far enough, which is kind of fine. It's a bit silly, but it does the trick. But why is that the case? Do not ask me. I have no clue. It should treat it as false, and it does not treat it as false. So what the only thing we're gonna do here, if it's really false, we're gonna invalidate this child actor. There we go. That does the job well enough. Okay. Alright, this does the job. And I guess we can consider it done. Because it works actually, weirdly enough. It doesn't work exactly in the circumstance I want, but it covers most of them and it doesn't break when it doesn't work. And I suppose we can consider this working. Against my better judgment, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's just get rid of the debugs here. Fire. Yep, these are just not enabled. That's all good. Okay, I mean, it should be good. Okay. Let's try to just see it in the game. Wait, no, wandering debug is still on. No, it's here, I see. I would just like to disable it, but in that case it just keeps on crashing sometimes and the behavior doesn't work the way I want it, so... Okay, let's trigger it. Excuse me, miss, would you like to play? No, it stops working completely. Are you kidding me? There is no way it did. No, I think she's in the eating state right now. But in that case, it shouldn't trigger. Ah, okay. I feel like state trees are completely messing up sometimes. It's just like they don't do... It's like they do something, you restart the editor, and now all of a sudden they don't do anything. They don't do the same thing. It's certainly a bit strange. I wanna make sure that this continues only when Do we have is moving towards food? No. When both of these are false. So we prevent here some bugs. Should be probably universal. Should I make this actually maybe better, yeah. Let's make it a public U function. And this is gonna be is doing something. No, no question mark. And the result is Boolean. Okay, and let's just make it. Why are you complaining? Oh, because you don't have a return. Okay, and we're gonna do here if is wait, what did we want to hear? Is Hungary? Oh wait, what's the operator? Now I'm gonna get stuck. Oh wait, you know what? I can probably actually do something like this. Is hungry or is tired, or for that matter, is sleeping. Dude, what are you doing? B is sleeping. And we can, I guess we can do is hunting player as well. Is hunting player. So if all of these are false. Wait, are false? Is that gonna let me do what I want? No, I have to do it for all of them separately. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, in that case, this is when it's true, right? No, you know what? I'm gonna do something that's slightly over the top, but it's probably gonna work. Yeah. Then you wanna return true, and otherwise you wanna return as. Oh, I have the wrong brackets. I had it right before. That's funny. Otherwise, we wanna return it as false. Am I right? If is hungry is false, is tired is false, is sleeping is false, and is hunting is false, then we want to return false. Wait. No, then we want to return false. Right? Because it's doing something is not true. Otherwise, if any of the other conditions is true, we want to return true. It's probably a bit. This is probably a bit clumsy way how to do it, but it's gonna work. You have been thinking about me. Hey, NJM. How are you doing, man? And why have you been thinking about me? That's a bit suspicious. What you planning, sir? Right. Okay. Oh, we are gonna be waiting for this. Okay, sure. If it takes forever, it's probably faster for me to switch it off and on. Not gonna lie. Okay. It's doing something. Oh, this should be pure function, and I forgot how to do a pure function. Wait, I did it before. You just got a job interview and having a Red Bull. Wait, what? You just got a job done a job interview and have a Red Bull, and also I was thinking about me because of the news from the horrible and well. I was hoping, yeah, I am very much okay. You mean that thing that happened in Prague? Is that what you are referring to? Is it making it static? Gonna do it. Wait, I think I have done it in the player. No, is it? I think, wait, maybe it's just set it to blueprint pure. NPC based. The thing is, I don't live. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's quite horrible. I think it's the first thing that happened like that in Czech Republic, but that's very far. I don't even live in Czech Republic at the moment. I live in Sweden. It doesn't have to be pure function. It's just nicer, you know, because if I have it like this. I think there may be performance benefit to pure function, but don't quote me on it. I'm not so sure. Because if I have it as a pure function, it's just I'm gonna have to be like, it's doing something, and I have to connect it in the flow, and it's like additional node. But if I make it a pure function, then what I can do is, and is it called blueprint pure? I think I'm messing up. Wait, give me my player. I'm for sure doing it there. So player, not CPP, I actually want player header, and I am pretty sure I'm doing it here a bunch of times. Vertical edit singing montages. No, wait, these are private? No, these are public. To get movement. Oh, it's just blueprint pure. Yeah, okay, it's exactly what I thought. I just, if I would have been faster, just do it. NPC base, and we wanna do it. Wait, what am I doing? Yep, NPC base, and the function here was this is doing something, and this was supposed to be blueprint viewer. Yeah, so if right now I have this as just like a pure function, it's like this is not a pure function, it's just a regular function, which kind of works. I could connect it, it will work, but if I'm gonna rebuild it and connect it as a pure function, it's so much nicer and faster to just connect onto anything. So now I have this, I'm gonna do here. It's doing something, and it's much easier to just connect onto anything. It looks better like this, and I do think there is a performance benefit, but I would have to check. And you should continue on if it's false. Yep, there you go. Snicker, hey man, how are you doing? Hello there, sir. Actually, let me find it out. Is there a benefit for doing a pure function? Unreal Engine. Let's see. Pure function performance. Yeah, the pure functions Unreal means something a little bit different than normally. But I think there should be a performance difference. I mean, they are just getter functions, right? So they don't need... Yeah, but it's just making a blueprint pure function. I don't think we're gonna find a performance reason here. But honestly, even if it the performance is not the reason why I'm doing it. I just find it easier to see like this. It's much I don't know, just seems easier to just pull it like this and use it rather than having the whole thing. And just because in the end you're gonna otherwise you're just gonna end up with like a whole long tree, a whole long train of nodes that look exactly the same. And I find it very difficult to read. So having here some little bit of a variety makes it easier to read for me. I could ask ChatGPT. I'm not sure how much I trust it. I could ask ChatGPT. Let's see. Let's see, we can do that, right? I think I have it here. Okay. Let's just get here a UE assistant. Wait, no, that's not UE assistant. I have my own Lost Harmony assistant. Let's ask him. So, hey, is there performance benefit in using pure functions over regular in Unreal Engine? It should be just a getter function, so I think it should be, well, excuse me, are we running or not? I guess we are not running today. I feel like the Sweden won't have McDonald's. They are McDonald's, but they have much healthier choices. They are forced to. But honestly, I personally really hate McDonald's anyway, so I'm not much of a fan. It's like I can't eat that. That's like the last possible place I would like to eat at. Because I feel like McDonald's completely lost. I don't know, maybe it's different where you live, but where my experience with McDonald's used to be that like it's food that you know is pretty bad. It doesn't taste very good. It tastes quite horribly, but it's so cheap that you don't care because you just want food. And the problem is that McDonald's kind of completely lost itself. Like it's not that cheaper. You can go to a normal restaurant and get much cheaper food and much better food. So it's kind of completely lost its sense. Yeah, in the EU we appreciate food more than North America. I have no clue. Maybe, maybe. I personally tend to be pretty light on the food. I just like I eat it and then I'm done. But McDonald's is over the edge of like that's too much. I can't eat that. No, I can eat that, but they lost their place, kind of like just what I said a second ago. It's not cheap enough. It's not cheaper than a normal restaurant, and it tastes way worse than a normal restaurant. So there's just no reason for me to go to McDonald's. And it's not even faster that much. It's like you still have to stand there for half an hour. Depends where, but yeah, not a fan. Let's see it one more time. In Unreal Engine, is there any performance benefit in using pure functions? Oh, is it just totally not working? Okay, the server's just crashed again. Never mind, we can't use it. See, that's what's gonna happen eventually. We're gonna be all completely lost the moment OpenAI servers crashes. I'm gonna see about it later. I think intuitively there should be a difference because it should be cheaper because they are just getter functions instead of setter functions and all the rest. So I would imagine they are cheaper, but I would have to. I don't think I understand how it works on the backend well enough to really be able to say. Oh, guys, did you get stuck here? What's going on? I think we had some issue with them going. Oh, they just did not start walking. What's going on here? Ah, okay, I'm gonna debug that later. I just wanna work on those interactions first. I'm starting to quite regret making it with state trees, not gonna lie. They are great. I love working with them, but they just make so much trouble. Just stopped moving for no reason. Excuse me. Okay, let's just try to recompile it. Can you please try to do a food stream and MK poutine, French fries with gravy and cheese curds as a content during holidays? I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe we can do a food stream. But again, I am not particular fan of food. I just I eat it so I can get back to computer. So I don't know how much fun that would be. But maybe. Pure function taking advantage of memorization caching to optimize the performance. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make a lot of sense. That's the benefit of any function for that matter. It's like why you want to use functions instead of custom events is that whenever the PC is computing function, and I hope I'm not gonna horribly mischaracterize it now, but it should basically just do the calculation just once that it needs to do, and then anything that and then it just recalculates only the parameters that you are giving it and changing. So in that case, pure functions should make it even easier because they are just returning values. They are not even doing any calculations by themselves. So that would be my intuitive understanding of why they are cheaper. But yeah, again, I would have to look deeper into it. But yep, I think that's the case. Okay, let's just rebuild this because it just crashed for stupid reasons. But thank you for looking it up, which I'm assuming that's what you did. Amkeputi. French fries with gravy and cheese curds. I don't know even if I could make it. Where would I get it here even? Let's see, can I get it somewhere? Possible to... Well, the first thing I found was that someone was looking at it in Sweden as well. It's apparently not very popular. Maybe the girlfriend would enjoy it. Maybe. I suppose she enjoys food way more than I do. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna be stupid now? Why did it just stop working? It was moving around just a second ago. Okay, we can see that nav mesh works fine. This is just annoying. Okay. It is walk to location. This is a debug. Okay, let's enable the debug. See if it gets here. This has happened to me with state 3 so many times. It just works only if it has debug in it. It doesn't work unless it has a debug function with it. What? Why? And all of them started working now, right? Of course they did. What's happening there? With pure function, there is one rule: never connect a pure function to more than one impure node. That could make that would cache it. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you could just replicate the function, right? For example, if I wanted to have this same thing, so making a mistake if I wanted to have two different valuations is to do something like this. Right? That's like no better example would be this. Yep, that's just caching the result and it's not gonna make me correct it. But what I can do is doing this. Now it's not gonna cache it and it's gonna do it correctly. But yeah, that's a very good point. Pure nodes are executed on demand whenever their output is required by impure node by an impure node for it to execute. Yep, makes sense. It makes sense. Thank you guys. We are better than, well, certainly we are better than ChatGPT. You at least gave me an answer and accepted it. ChatGPT was like, nope. Okay. Well, now this works. Let's finally test it with the fox. Okay, running around. Then running around so much that I can grab it. Enough, and now it should just went into walking. Okay, cool. Just probably trigger it again. Let's see. Excuse me, miss, would you like to play? It switches to eating animation, which is a bit weird. But fine, something to fix later. I think that's just a fox. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it too. There we go. And then she's gonna keep hunting. And then she switches into walking. And now she gets stuck. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's just because she fell asleep. Okay. That should be mostly good enough. Okay, bird circle. If it's not valid, you invalidate. Yeah, that should be fine. I can maybe just destroy the actor. Destroy actor. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see it for the fox. Okay, there are my notes. Okay, this can be fine for now. We have here some chicken interactions. Okay, those are gonna take forever, so let's see about wolf. Maybe deer. Oh yeah, we had here this attachment, but it's gonna mess up the collisions, isn't it? But we could probably do just something fairly simple here. And just bird that can, where we can attach ourselves to the deer's head. Then we get rid of all the other actors. I want to get rid of everything except one deer. I can leave him some food so he doesn't collapse. Okay. Okay, so what we can do here is to just land on it. So at what point? Let's try to land on his head. Like that's gonna be funniest. I don't know if we can quite get to controlling him, but we can at least land on him. So let's get here a. How are we gonna go about it though? Well, we are sending a text and we are not yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We can check it while we are colliding with it. So let's attach this to the head. Let's say whenever the bird is overlapping this, let's call it our bird collision. Make sure it overlaps completely everything. Well, it already does, except our connector. I don't care about our connector. Jesus, I'm making a mess out of things here. What is this? Okay. Whenever this is happening, we want to get our NPC interact, and here we are gonna check that our bird, that our initiator is overlapping. Well, our initiator. Am I passing the initiator correctly? Just make sure. Player bird, yeah. Let's go back in here. Whenever that is true, we wanna make sure that when our bird collision is overlapping actor, can check these, and if all this is true, let's just attach it. Let's see about attaching it. So where's the head bone? I want to see that first. Oh, it's up here. Okay, let's maybe get here. I thought let's add here a socket. So I'm gonna add here a socket. This is gonna be our bird attach point. And let's move it up here. Let's just try to display here a bird. Let's add here a children. Create mesh socket. Wait. Wait, no. Bird attach point and add me here a preview asset. Perfect. This is what it should look like. Amazing. Any complaints from the chat? I don't think so. Impossible to complain. Because this is such a genius plan. There's nothing that could go wrong here. See what it looks like when he is previewing the animation. Amazing. Impossible to fall. Okay. So when we do that, we're gonna take this and attach actor to a component. We're attaching actor to component. And that's gonna be, we're gonna snap to target right now. Let's just snap it to target. The subject name here was the bird attach point. Oh, that copied the wrong thing. We wanna copy a subject name. I can't copy a subject name. Well, that's a bit annoying and disappointing. Okay, and our parent is of course gonna be the mesh here. Okay, I'm curious how badly is this gonna look. Got here like a bunch of bunch of movement restrictions. Wait, no, stop, please. Oh no, yeah, it's just gonna keep moving. Oh, it's still attached, but it keeps moving like this. Yeah, we don't want that. That's probably not quite good. Okay. So we have to... Oof, we have to do a lot of things when we do that. Mm. We're gonna pretty much get our player character. Let's see, we're gonna get our player character and get movement component. And now to have a bit of a fun here, so set here a no. I'm gonna disable physics. So set gravity. Wait, what? Why can't I set gravity on the character movement component? Wait, that's movement component, not... It should be character movement, right? Yeah, that was a wrong actor. Set gravity scale to 0. Set velocity to 0. And we will want to also tell the bird that all the added velocity on him should be 0. And I have a function for that. Yeah, so we wanna probably not do this. We need another check for this, probably. Let me see the interfaces. Corrupt. Okay, I'm not doing anything here, never mind. Oh, I thought I had here a functions for this, but I guess I'm using them already. Huh. Maybe I'm implementing it in C++? I guess so. Okay, so... Ooh, how are we gonna go about this? Let's just disable it for now, but it's gonna prevent me completely from moving, isn't it? I'm afraid that will be the case. We also got a Itachi. That's gonna be where the fun starts. No, come back! Oh no, it lets me move slightly forward now. It lets me fall down. I'm dying here. Oh no, it's over. He's dying. Okay, I can slightly... Wait! We can get here. We can get there. One... Oh, one jump at a time. Okay, this may not be a viable strategy, not gonna lie. Okay. I think we're gonna need to switch this off. Okay, this attachment is gonna be a bit more troublesome, but I kinda expected it to be troublesome. Let's see. So we need to probably tell the player whether he is attached to something or not. Yeah, we need interface for it. There's no other way. Player interface, header. Okay, like 2 functions already, and they're not really doing anything, but it's fine. So this is gonna be like attach player. And now we're gonna have to implement it. So player bird, not in, wait, yes, in the header actually. And it's got to be overridden somewhere here. Oh, this thing. Wait, PI attach player underscore implementation. Do I have it right? I think so. but does not override the base class, remember? Let's see. Oh, I see. I don't have here the PI. That's why it's protesting. That's stupid of me. And there we go. Away with the errors. Look at that. Look how amazing I am. Okay. We don't need this here because we don't have any original implementation, but there's probably no reason to do deleting it. So let's see. Get our attaching the player. I guess you can just have here like an internal boolean that's checking whether you are attached or not, and that's figuring out whether the forward movement is running or not. I guess it's possible to have this, it's better to have this available. I mean the player, yeah. So let's make this, wait, I have here another public later, don't I? There's no way I have so few publics. Yep, that's what I thought. So, there's some boolean can copy. Okay, let me just property. This is gonna be our is attached. No question marks. It's B is attached because it's a boolean. Movement edit default only is definitely go through. This is edit anywhere. And our default should be false. And if we are attach implementation, we wanna set it to true. Okay. And whenever we have our movement forward, it's here. I can do it on the end. No, I can just do it here. And this. Oh wait, I guess I can just. No, it doesn't have a return, so it doesn't matter. I can just do here if B is attached is equal to fall to yeah, if it's equal to no, if it's I'm being stupid. If it's equal to false, then you can continue. Okay. And we wanna probably set it again to true whenever we are flying. So when we are switching to flying right in here, right? This is transitioning the camera? No, wait, what is this? Wait, this is switching to, wait. No, this is grabbing object. What am I looking at? Okay. We have here a switching movement mode, switch based on the new movement mode, and if it's walking, we are switching to walking. If it's flying, this is where we want to set it to false. Okay. This should work. Probably. Yeah. I shall see. My dog looks dead once again. Nico, wanna come here? No, he's dead. He's completely dead. I can show him to you guys. I'm sorry. Did I call that function? Touch player, obviously. Suppose I could send with it what kind of actor is he being attached to, but that doesn't seem to be needed information. There we go. I think this should probably actually work already. Let's see. No, wait for me. Please let me land on your head. No, why can't I land on your head, sir? Okay. The deer clearly doesn't want me to land on his head. I don't know why. Could you stop for a second? Excuse me. Wait, I think I hit it now a few times. Why is it going on? Yo, hey man, what's up? What's your name? Kelly James. Hey man, how are you doing? Would you be so kind and let me... Oh, it fell asleep. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. No, I think I messed up something. This is such a cool bug, by the way, guys. I can go under him and just let him race. Okay, let's stop having fun. Let's be serious here. I think I messed up something. Touch player, touch such it. No, this looks good. Let's print here a string whenever this should be right. This could be shoot attach. I'm doing pretty well. Getting a bit tired. It's like it's almost midnight here. Jesus. But other than that, I am not bad. Let's see. Okay, yeah, shoot attached. Never mind, we are attached. Look at that. Well, sort of. It's not quite what I imagined, as you would probably believe. But it's attached. I'm working on interactions for my game. Yeah, thank you kindly. Okay, listen, guys. I think we got some good start here. Oh, he died. Pretty sure he died. I think it would make more sense to attach to his back. How are you doing, Kelly James? Let's see. Yeah, well, yeah, let's just move it all around different bones. This is some spine. Yeah, this seems good. And let's just move the just move the slot on the deer itself. Should this be part of a landing sequence? You're doing good? That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. Okay, so I wanna take this bird, which is attached to this attach point, and move it all the way down here. Oh wait, no, we have to change it first actually. So I believe it was spline 1. Am I right? Spline 1, yeah. Okay, probably gonna have to reset it now. Where do we get its details? There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's adjust the rotation. We're gonna be in about 90. No, not 90 here. There we go, something like this. So we can ride this. Creature. Let's see it now. I am fairly new to Kick, I suppose. I've been streaming before for a while on YouTube, Twitter, blah 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 blah, all the other platforms. But I'm restreaming now. I just was able to add the Kick as well. Oh wait, that collision is blocking me? Are you kidding me? That's weird. And now it's even adjusting on the wrong spot. That's a bit strange. Wait, I think something went wrong here. And this launching is certainly not what it should be. Okay. But I'm fairly new on Kick. Attach the bird to anklers on head. It can be challenged to sit on both in a row. Yeah. Maybe. That was main reason why I didn't want to attach it to the head is because he keeps on moving the head down and up and look around. Not sure if that's kind of creates this weird gizmo that I don't quite like. I'm probably gonna stay away from there. But thank you for the tip. Okay, so now it attached it way higher than it should have. Was it because of the camera? And mainly, why was I blocked by the collision? Oh wait, is that the collision of the deer? No. Well, I mean, unless he was blocking with this, which I should probably get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of these collisions. I mean, these collisions are not doing anything anyway, but yeah. Do I stream daily? Not quite. I stream a lot. Well, but probably the people who are watching it wouldn't agree with me. Apparently not enough. But I don't stream Sundays, and the rest of the time I stream almost daily. I'm probably gonna be spinning it up now to about daily, except for Sunday. Yeah. So that's about it. I don't have. I used to have a schedule right now. I don't really because I'm very busy with my work and other stuff. So I tend to stream late at night and whenever I can, but a little bit randomly. If you wanna make sure, you can join the Discord. But you are on Kick. I don't know if I have added on Kick some sort of way to see the Discord. That's a good question. Right, how do I go about checking that? Let's see. We can open a Kick here. Do I get here a link to Discords? No, I don't think I do. Look at this. Who is this handsome boy? And who is this handsome boy? Damn, there is so many handsome boys in here. That's gotta be pretty cool, guys. Good job. Okay, never mind. I can share you a link there. Did I just not set it up, or is there no way to set it for Kick? I must have probably not just set it up. I'm gonna just pass you an invite. Either way, I usually post there a notification so you can see it. I have no clue if well, I guess all of you guys have it. Oh, was it removed? No, it was fine. Da, da, da. Let's see if it got properly passed on the Kick as well. Because the chatting with Kick is just somewhat troublesome. I don't like that. So I can't pass it properly. Maybe I have to send it. Okay, I have to send it directly. Weird. Either way, feel free to join, my friend. Feel free to join, and yep. Okay. We got back to the bird here. And mainly, I wanna probably switch it to landing. Do I have here a way how to tell him? I feel like at that point it's just easier for me to cast because I'm doing so many things. And rather than creating an interface for it every time that I'm not sure if I'm gonna need. Let me just, yeah, let's just cast. At this point, it's just gonna be easier. Or do I wanna, actually, no. I can probably do it when I am, because I am attaching it here. Maybe. Can you ask me? Of course, feel free to ask. Honestly, I don't think you can not hit, but you can get through all these weird questions I'm getting here. So I had no clue what you are gonna ask, but it's probably not gonna be as weird as as needed. Sure. If you wanna join the Discord, you can drop me a message, and I may wanna check it out later. Feel free to do so. Let's see. So what I wanted was yeah, we needed to do it in the interface. So we got here our no worries, man, no worries at all. Player header CPP, yeah, that's gonna happen here. I will probably want to switch movement mode into a walking first and then attach it. Yeah. Yeah, we want E movement mode and we wanna go walking. This should do the trick. Let's see. It's gonna set the whole gravity and everything. I can probably put it like slight. Nah. I don't know. It should be fine, I think. Let's see. It's 12, 12, 12, 12. That's some time. I think I'm gonna play something for a bit. Let's see. I just wanna finish this first and then we can play some. We're gonna play, guys. I think I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna probably play Cult of the Lamp. Yes. I wanted to play Persona 4, so some cool anime games that I know you all love. But my girlfriend said no, I can't play it here with you, so that's the case. Okay, let's see if this works. Excuse me, sir, would you mind letting me, excuse me, sir? I would like to land. I feel like it's really not letting me go through that collision, just a bit weird. Okay, but wait, it did not switch the movement. Well, it did something, certainly. I think I'm almost gonna have to handle it separately. Yeah. Send request version mark when you accept my... Sure, whatever. You can share it right away, you don't have to wait for accepting. Da, da, da. How are we gonna go about this? Yeah, I think this is... I'm gonna rather have to have some check for... Yeah, I'm gonna have to handle it in landing, not in interactions. It's kind of like... I could probably do a check when I am landing. If the object I hit was a skeletal mesh, and if it was a skeletal mesh, I can attach the bird to a bone it hit. That could work. And then it'll... Yeah. Ah, that's gonna be such a bigger rework. But it's fine. It's all good. Let's see. I'm gonna get into it now. I'm gonna just probably write it as a bunch of notes so I can do it later. Because like this, it's gonna take me more time to do, but you as a player will be able to like land on anything. Yeah, that's gonna be much better. Definitely. Okay. Thinking how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way how to go about it. Not the easiest, but the most modular, because this is such a hacky way how to do it. I'm gonna just get rid of it. Yeah. And we're gonna handle it only. We are gonna handle it completely for all of them. It's gonna be a lot of work. Yes, something for tomorrow. Wait, what's the date tomorrow? Saturday. Wait, no, today is Saturday already, which means it's tomorrow. I mean, the day starts when I sleep. So let's see. This is gonna be, well, Fox. So Fox playing. And you can set this our enter title for card. I'm just gonna make it a new task for let's push this. And we're gonna have to make it a separate task. So in that case, this is pretty much irrelevant. And want to make here a rework landing. So the bird attaches to bone in case there is skeletal mesh. Because then I can handle it universally for everything. That's gonna be so much better. Because you're gonna be able to write pretty much any kind of animal you're gonna find. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, yeah, definitely better. Wait, put it up here. All these emote and emojis. I'm wondering how are we gonna handle that? Because the assets are here the biggest problems. Let's see if we can find maybe something for we got a holiday sale. Look at that. Woo! Do you get any of the cool assets on sale? Oh, yeah, quite a lot of them. Probably just splurge. I don't think I can splurge much now, but hey, that's some cool stuff. Nothing that I really need right now, though, so I'm afraid not. Okay, so what I'm looking for is emote, no, symbol. That's not quite the thing. Oh, things like this. Yeah, look at this. This is closer to it. Okay, maybe this is what I need. It's super cheap as well. Did they do something? Oh, I know the creator. It's pretty good actually. But that's not quite it yet. How would I search for it? It's like supposed to be a bunch of hearts and I don't know, emojis that are gonna show up above someone's head and head. I can probably get it. Wait, what did I see here? Did I just miss something? These are just symbols again. Maybe search it on the under particle effects. I mean, technically they can be just 3D models and I can make them very easily into particle effects, but this may make it a little bit easier to search. So if we just search for emote, I don't think it's gonna really find what we want from it. Oh, I guess this is not bad. I'm gonna just like it and maybe use it later. But it's only the super basic ones. But I guess I can just use it as a base. Yeah. If it's something very similar to this, there are some tag, no AI, I don't care. That's stupid. Emotes. Oh, that's a lot of emotes, but this is not yeah, this is the only one that is somewhat close to what I want. It's not quite there yet, but I can probably just tune it to really get what I want. Emote. What could be the different? What do you think, guys? Do we have what could be a different keyword for it? Massive, expressive heads, maybe expressions. Expressive. No, expressions. They're not really stylized expressions, but it's getting closer to it. Moods, maybe? No, it's just gonna giving us a bunch of nonsense. But let's see if we search it under VFX. Visual effects. Let's try moods here. Mood. I want mood VFX. Yeah, I did not think so. There's some like emoji. Would be ideal if I could get that, but I don't think that's gonna quite work. Maybe if I start for just a 3D models and then just... Okay, we got this thing. That's maybe... Like that's too over the top. But I guess if I combine it with the other one, and where are AI source files? What do you mean AI source files? Wait, these are decals, these are not 3D models. Okay, that's useless then. Such a weird text. What's wrong with this? It's a vector art. Okay, nah, never mind. That's completely useless. Da, da, da. You can maybe find something on Sketchfab at least. Yep. Sure, of course I read it. Emotes. Emoji. I'm searching under the characters again. Yeah, these are not very good. And they're gonna always whenever we are downloading it from somewhere else, it's such a pain to get working correctly. Because they are usually, I have in my experience a lot of the models that you download from like other marketplaces, they are not very well optimized, sadly enough. What's the format? OPJ. Why do they not put it in FBX? Ah, that's so stupid. It should be a standard. Hopefully, I guess USD is better standard. That's true. Why am I complaining even? That's a bit stupid. USD would be probably better. Now that I think about it, it's just that we are all so used to FBX that that's what we end up using. Maybe search it right around store. I don't mind paying for it if it's actually gonna be good. But that's the trouble there. Cartoon low poly emojis. This for 50 bucks. That does not seem worth it. It's all just made with textures. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it is. VR, AR, GameReady. FPX, that's nice. Maybe. This is closer to it. The pixel one. Oh, if he had this one working, that could be cool. Okay, honestly, I think I'm just gonna start with what I have here. I think it's gonna cover all my bases for now anyway, but and I can just rework. Wait, why is it not here? Sure, I saved it. Excuse me? Did I not save it? No. Under what did I find it? Emoji? No, it was expression something. I'm gonna look back at my stream just to find the name. Okay, no, wait, what was it called? I think it was emote. It was emote or emoji, one of those. Yeah, there we have it. I have it saved. Why is it not here? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's here. I'm just blind. Okay, never mind, guys. I take it all back. I am blind. Yeah, I can use this to start and then rework other 3D models to this if needed. It's gonna be good enough. I've completely disabled emissiveness for my project, so it doesn't matter much. Okay. Let's look at it in terms of priorities. Wait, not this. Uh, Wait, where do I have it? I just lost it. No. There we go. Emojis, emotes for interactions, river landing, super. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that should be good. As if that we can continue with interactions. Seems doable. Okay, what's the time? I can play a little bit. Let's do some. Some gaming, proper gaming stuff, whatever that is. Okay, I'm gonna show it up in a sec. Gonna play a Cult of the Lamp just for a bit, like half an hour maybe, and then we're gonna end it here. So let's see. Let me just open this. Find here a Cult of the Lamp. I know that you can see it, but that's for the I have super secret Steam account that was given to me by Gaben himself for sure. I would not lie to you, and I can show you anything. It's definitely not just because I'm paranoid. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay. I'll be right back. Leaked? What you talking about? What's leaked? Hey, where have you been? The whole team. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Was waiting for you here. And what are we leaking? Hey, Elias Craft, how are you doing? Just for the end, where I can play a little bit. Yeah, it says we are leaking something here. I have no clue. We're just fueling the paranoia. Oh, very amazing. But you know, I just outsmarted you. I was paranoid this whole time when you said that you are leaking, but I knew that if I will stay calm and not run play in your game, you will tell me what's actually leaked. This whole time I was just doing the damage control. Outsmarted, my friend. Outsmarted. Okay, let's play the sound from this. Does the sound from this work? Wait, let me check. You wanna hear this? Oh, it still doesn't work. Wait, what's going on? 70 chests exactly. Everything is going according to my plan. Oh, it doesn't seem like you can hear it. Can you hear it now? It would tell me if you could hear it. Hmm. Oh, wait, is it because I'm using a display capture? Do I have to have it as a game icon? Wait, let me check it. You get here a game capture, and we can capture to. Okay, now we got here Cult of the Lamp directly, I think. No. Yeah, we do. To put just a this above this. No. See how prepared I am? Amazing. Don't you appreciate it? Cult of the Lamp. There we go. This still does not work. Why? Why is it not showing up? That's suspicious. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it on the display capture. But how do I set it so you can hear me? Why does sound not work? You're doing good? That's good. Glad to hear that. I'm doing horribly considering this sound doesn't work. I mean, I can tell it to use. No, it should know what it's using right now. Hello? Just because it's so quiet? Nah, it's no way. Let me just test it on some non-copyrighted music. Like my voice, for example, or ads. Would deserve to be played ads. Wait. Jeez, where's my own stream? There we go. What's going on? I'm just telling it directly to stream the sound, and he's like, nope. It's just not gonna happen. Fine. I mean, it protects me from leaking the sound of some copyrighted music I'm listening to, but still. It should work now. Let me see some setting. I don't want to spend too much time just messing around with this. Oh, desktop audio is not defined at all. Okay, I see. That's why. Okay. Let me switch this to headphones. Okay. Are you kidding me? What's going on? You can hear it, guys, right? It's not just the what's it called? The OBS is not telling me. Oh no, leaking websites. Oh no, please stop. Definitely not panic. Yeah, well, I mean, OBS is great, but it doesn't work. so yeah. Maybe I would have to restart the stream for that, and there's no way I'm doing that right now. I tried to add it as a audio scene, but it also doesn't work. Restart. I can't restart the. I mean, I could restart this thing, but that shouldn't matter. It doesn't hear any sound, not just a sound from music. It should reach the default audio device. Yeah, this is it. The sound. It has the exact same sound device that I am hearing, and it just pretends like it doesn't work. If I would have to restart the stream, and the moment I'm quitting the stream, I'm quitting the stream. You can't hear me. I'm gonna disappear. Okay, come on. Let's give it. Steam streaming speakers? No, we don't care about any of this. Does it force me to use these headphones? Nah. Bad and evil. What do you mean bad and evil? Oh, bad and evil OBS? Yeah. It's like smoky. Wait, what? What? Why does... Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed your previous message. So I just saw bad and evil. I was like, wait, what? Why does some content creators or other media entertainers portray magic cults witches as when in reality it's bad and evil? It's like, okay, I have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, with smoking, it's actually quite interesting because it's been historically portrayed as very positive in many movies. Because a lot of the smoking companies paid pretty well to movie productions and similar. Okay, I am getting quite annoyed. Why? 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 Okay, never mind. You know what? You are not hearing anything. I'm gonna play, and you will imagine that playing. No sound today, guys. I'm sorry. No sound other than my beautiful voice. You live in Salem? Wait, what? That's out of context. I mean, yeah, witches have a bad rep mostly because of Christianity, eh? They kinda burned half of them. If half of them, way more than that. But yeah, I mean we have a lot of things that have because of the way they were historically portrayed, get a pretty bad rep and pretty bad context. Salem. Oh, that's how. Oh, maybe yeah. Oh, I don't have that much. I don't know that much about witches. Not gonna lie. I see. Gotcha. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I would say with witches, the main reason is hey man, can I buy it? Thank you. I think the main reason with the witches is exactly because they were pretty badly persuaded by who Inquisition, and for a long time the whole Europe, or at least continent of Europe, was completely occupied by Christianity and Inquisition. So well, that was like 15th, 16th century. So it kind of makes sense that it still keeps in a lot of people's mind, for better or worse. Find a relic from good days. Let's see. Bishop of Falte. We need to kill Ankardi in Ankardeep. Only in Ankardeep? I've already killed three of them? No, I think I killed just two. Wait, that's Silk Great. I need to go into Good Days Close. See guys, I'm as confused when I am playing games as I am when developing them. I hope that makes you feel a bit better. Like when you see Harry Potter movies, they portray them as heroes, when in reality magic is evil in all its aspects. I have no clue, man. What do you mean by magic? That's a bit un, undecided, I'm afraid. I really like the quote by who? What was the name? It was Asimov or C.L. Clarke. Uh, that was that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I really like that quote because it's like it really helps you think about, okay, magic is anything we call that we don't understand. Like if it's something you don't understand, people just tend to call it magic. So it can be bad, it can be evil, it can be just a thing. We humans give it bad or evil vibe. There is no, I don't think there is anything that's by itself evil or bad. Like we humans decide what with it. And now let's kill all these people so we can steal their meat. Yeah, saying magic is like evil. It's like I think Alex depends what you mean by magic again. My iPhone is 100% magic, 100%, at least 1,000%. And I'm gonna even forget that you just said iPhone because no one should use that. But hey, let's be on the. Nah, that's not true. But rarely. Rarely is there a good reason for using Apple device. Why would you do that? Oh, okay, I have this one. Yeah. Needed to... I think I had some skill for shooting. I haven't played in a few weeks, so I completely forget the controls. I think I'm even about half the game right now. Oh, cool. We get some fragments. It's such a lovely game, by the way, guys. Definitely recommend. It's a roguelike, but it's still very cutesy in a way, and it really manages to play it very well. Depends how much you like roguelikes, and well, this is roguelite, not really a roguelike. But honestly, all these definitions are kind of stupid. Either way, it's about Cult of the Lamp. About the lamp that got killed by some devotees, some weird prophet, and and then that demon, not the prophet, the demon chooses you as a vessel, and you start building your own cult where you can sacrifice people, and that's very fun, very appealing. Not gonna lie. No. Everything that can be understood is called magic. Magic is used in many countries. Separate loved ones are to blah blah blah. I have no clue what you're talking about. I say I have no clue what you're talking about. You gotta define a magic if you wanna talk about it in this way. So that seems to be a bit off topic, my friend. Do, do, do. Oh no, someone died of old age. That sucks. I'm gonna have to find them and put them in a tomb, otherwise people get sick. There's like a really good element of city builder. I personally really like city building things. It seems to be, and I have heard it just recently in some quotes, some talks, is that it seems to be like a pretty viable strategy right now to make games that mixed not even genres that but that would be an example of mixing genres, but that also just mix styles. So for example, mixing a roguelike and this cozy cute game stylistic style, I suppose, with city builder and taking care of your flock and all these things. Citadel forged with fire. No, I did not, but it sounds interesting. I'm gonna check it out later, and maybe we can play it. Sounds interesting. Let's see. Favorite games of all time. Everyone slept on it. Okay, you are intriguing me. Let me check it out. I can wishlist it at least some. Blue ISO Studio sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. Blue Eyes Studio. Let me just search it. Citadel Forged with Fire. Oh, it's on sale. Wait, this is a city builder? It looks like a massive online sandbox RPG. Okay. Oh, damn. This looks kind of interesting. Blue ISO Studio. That sounds familiar. I probably played something else from them. No, I did not. I don't know any of these. But I feel like I know this thing. I know the studio, the name. We'll have it associated with something else. Let me check it. Oh, you can see it now, can you? I'm looking at it. Wait, let me actually pull it up. There you go. Looks very interesting. I think it is a city building city building part, or is it just a build and fortify epic castles? Yeah, apparently. Okay. Honestly, looks interesting. It's so good, but everyone plays Rust Gonna so I get buried under a... I am definitely wishlisting it, as now it's on sale like crazy. It's an online game. Okay. Worth giving it a try. I'm gonna definitely play more games. I feel like I have definitely had many times when I just stopped playing, not stopped playing games, but played them less than I should, because I think you as a game designer, as a game developer in general, you just need to have some idea what other people like. And if you don't play games, you have no clue, so it's quite important. Can fly dragons. That sounds really amazing. Can I get the dragon and get him to protect my castle? Sounds interesting. Wait, we got here some comment I missed. By Ilias. All dogs bite. That is why I have the bite people. They bite food. Wait, what? Yeah, sure, but I'm not sure how that's relevant. The game you're playing right now, I would rather go grocery shopping. Why not? Wait, what do you mean? It's amazing. Yeah, but if you don't like it, you don't play it. That's all good. I quite like it. It's bit brain dead. It's kind of fun. And it was very popular indie game. And it's important to play at least the popular ones, ideally even the not popular ones, because you can have some idea to figure out why they are not popular. And I personally really like roguelikes. But honestly, if it's not your jam, no issue there. Oh, damn. Come on. It's like the similar game that I really liked was Enter the Gungeon. I spent so many hours in that game. Managed to beat it a few times, but I still kind of want to go to that one. That's the whole idea with roguelike games, right? It's you get rewarded by learning the game rather than anything else. Not sure if I finish it, but I probably will. It's like a similar. What would be another? What's more examples of roguelike games? It feels like if you are not into roguelike games, you don't like any of them, and if you are into it, you love all of them. It feels very much like a love or hate thing. But I think you can very much learn to like it if you give it a chance. I think indeed, just being honest. Yep, no worries, man. that's how it is. There's a bunch of games that I also can stand. I think the graphics are amazing, but for some reason I never got into the top view games. Yep, no worries. I had it like as well. For some time I thought that I can't play, and I think I'm gonna die here. I can chat with you guys when I'm playing. What the hell? Maybe I should probably not be streaming if I'm complaining about that. No, that's fine. I definitely wanted to die here. I used to have also problem playing top-down games. I thought it's kind of boring, but then I got really used to it with games like Enter the Gungeon and things that are super easy to just quickly get into. And then I don't mind it now at all. I now actually like having a lot of different perspectives. So it really depends. Skyrim is your favorite. I can see that. Yeah, I spent good few hours in Skyrim. I don't think I ever got too much into it because it's fun, but it's like maybe 100 hours fun. It's not more than that, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot, long time. But it's not as up there as other people sometimes put it. When it comes to RPGs, I really like the Witcher. I would say I enjoyed Witcher way more than Skyrim. Maybe even both of them, second and third one, probably both of them even. But that's also I have to like preface it. I really loved the books. So I already read way before I knew about games even. I read the books and really liked it. What do you think about in-game purchases in video games? Is it concept only made to get money out of pockets, or do they add some values? That's a good question. It's a really good question. Ooh. Depends. It really depends how it is implemented. It can be absolutely made just as a way to scam people for money, like gamers for money. But on the other hand, they don't have to play it, right? So don't have to play it, they don't have to buy it. So it's another way how developers can monetize their game, and because they can monetize their game, they can keep developing, right? And that's really good because that means you can now get a lot of people play the game for free, and the developers still make a lot of money. So that's actually pretty good for both sides. But then, of course, it can often be used to scam people for money, and that's not very good, right? We don't want that. But on the other hand, if you do that, I feel like you lose the trust from your devs anyway, from your players anyway. So I wonder, is there a really game? I guess we get EA, but even that one is kind of pulling back on it. EA as publisher. Who did very much went overboard with microtransactions, but then people stopped buying their game and they pulled it back. I know there was a few games they like had microtransactions, and then it got pulled back. I think having microtransaction or like addition or content, I don't know, that's difficult because what do you consider microtransaction? So if you have a game that's completely free to play, it makes a lot of sense for me to have there microtransactions to kind of monetize it, to unlock more content, to unlock upgrades. That's all good. I don't mind that. I think if you have full-fledged paid game, that's like, I don't know, like $60, $70, maybe even $30, and then you have their microtransactions. That's kinda scammy. That doesn't feel nice. But on the other hand, if it's like, then you have like DLCs, right? You can pay for a game, you get from it all the content, everything you bought for that first purchase, and then you also like they release a DLC. Is that a microtransaction? Theoretically, kind of, when you think about it. It's not what we mean by microtransaction, clearly, but you're buying more content for the game, right? And we are all kind of okay with buying DLCs and buying data discs, how they used to be called, but now DLCs. So it's difficult. Like, so the ultimately, should developers be able to charge for the game is probably for like a game more in other ways than just pre-purchase. Probably yes. Like definitely yes, because it lets you do free-to-play games and things like that. But the value needs to be justifiable. So like but on the other hand, like, the players decide what's justifiable. So I don't know, man. I think it's probably always up to the players, because if the developers won't, if the players won't like it, they will not buy it, and developers will stop doing it. So it's all about how players react to it. So like, honestly, can you blame developers for putting, or developers or publishers for putting microtransactions in the game when players keep buying it? It's like, yeah, sure. I am trying to stop, but they keep giving me money. It's like, it's really tough to stop when people keep giving you money, eh? So I don't know. It's difficult. I don't think there is a straightforward answer, but I don't think I can clearly blame publishers or developers. Like, a lot of the decision is in the power. A lot of the decision power is in the hands of the player. If they are not gonna buy it, developers are gonna stop doing it. Like, you can dictate what's gonna be in the game in a pretty big way. The market decides. I have 6.9 hours in Conan Exiles. That's scary. Jesus. I've played it a little bit, but didn't get too much into it. Jeez. 6.9 out. That's 7k. Are you crazy? I don't think I have a game where I have so much time. Unreal, maybe. But other than that, damn, that's a lot. I feel like I have the most I have on Steam, which is on track, is it's like 600 or 700 on CSGO when I was young and stupid. But yeah, I don't tend to play games for too long. I usually like finish them within like 10-20 hours depending on the game, and I finish it. Yeah, let's see. If I was clicking start video while you are away, yeah, but will. Oh, I can burn the bodies of followers. That's great. That helps. Let's burn them. Right. What else do we have here? Janitor. We could use finally a janitor station. Well, it was made in Unreal. Good time, but terrible. Yeah, that's the same, and that's reasonable. I know it was made in Unreal, but I can respect the whole good time, but terrible. I feel the same about all my time with programming or Unreal or anything. Started 2018 and played 12 hours a day. That's crazy, man. But I mean, if you had a good time, then who can complain? Well, except you. Another question: why does the old game, like the Pioneer, seems good as and well crafted compared to modern releases? Compared to what? I'm not sure if that's really something I can really comment on, because I'm sure there is like Pioneer. I don't even which one is Pioneers. Let me quickly just double check. I'm not even sure, but the point doesn't really stand depending on the game. First of all, games are super subjective, like super subjective. So, like, some game that one person will consider incredibly like outstanding and really amazing, someone else will be like just completely boring. So games in pretty big ways, similarly to movies, are works of art. So yeah, some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it. If the question is more formulated like compared to modern games, why are modern releases boring? It may be that what's currently popular, it just doesn't sit well with you. I would say that usually it's pretty subjective experience when it comes to whether you like the game or not. For sure, you can like pretty clearly point at whether something is better or worse in some aspects, But in general, it's really difficult to say whether it's a bad game for it, because it's again kind of back to that market idea. Is that like if people didn't buy it, devs wouldn't make it. They made a Conan Exile dev kit. That's why I quit and started learning. Okay, okay. I see. Well, whatever got you here. Really popular modded at one time. Okay, that's pretty cool. Good job. Yeah, modding. I guess I did a little bit of modding with GTA San Andreas. That's where I really enjoyed it. I think I did more modding than I did actually playing the game, but it was pretty fun. Similar to why 90s 2000s movies are the best. Yeah, like it's the movies that probably the movies that you like the most, and probably, yeah, honestly. I'm not sure if I would say that, but it's difficult always to point. But I guess you got like movies like Matrix, right? And that's definitely something that wasn't really properly beaten until now. Until the Matrix 4 came out, and I still have not recovered from how bad it was. Jesus, I did not pay for it, and I was still disappointed and still wanted my money back. It was really bad. Oh my god, that was bad. That was so bad. How did they manage to mess up Matrix 4 so much is unbelievable to me. And the same with Star Wars. But that's just Disney. Either way. Yeah, what would be like a 90s 2000s movies that you are gonna pick and you're gonna be like, okay, that there was no better movie than this. Because I don't think I have really a movie that I would say is so that's so much better than everything else. I'm pretty sure there are movies that are really good that I really liked, but not sure if there is any movie that I would be like, okay, there was nothing better. Gladiator, The Matrix, okay, makes sense. Lord of the Rings is probably somewhere then as well, so we can consider that one. Fight Club was really good, agree. I didn't like it as much as a lot of other people seem obsessed with it, but it's definitely an amazing movie. There's no way I can dispute that. It's true. Okay. That's fine. Can add here some graves. Let's see. Many AAA studios were marketed as successful studios, but in a couple of years they seem to have many problems in terms of production, development, and management. Why do you think there is this? What do you mean by problems in development and management? That's gonna be a bit difficult to quantify because I'm not entirely sure I can even agree with that. That a lot of studios have problems. Because like sure there were some layoffs lately, but that was everyone and everything because of many changes that are happening with economy, but not really. Do you have an example of a studio that could maybe help? Yeah, but you can't expect games to be on time. It's just stupid. It's kind of, I understand people want it, but it's just not how it works. Like the game, the game is very much an iterative process. You keep making it, and as you make it, as you are working on it, it's changes. And a lot of the times you just need to change it, and you just need to change it completely. That's just normal. That's just how it is when with games. Some games took too many years into pre-production and are still in production. You mean early access? If that's so, then that's true. A studios failing after failing after 2 years. There are probably some examples of that. But I mean, a AAA studio failing after 2 years, that's gonna be tough. Because AAA studio usually means quite a lot of funding, right? They usually kind of hedge their bets and they don't tend to lose that much. Ubisoft, they have many problems in the. What do I mean Ubisoft? Ubisoft is still releasing games like crazy. They got like 3 new games every year. And they generally tend to do well, at least financially. We can talk about the quality, but like Assassin's Creed used to be released like every year. The Far Cry used to be released every year. All the Tom Clancy's game used to be released all the time. That's not what I would call struggling. And I'm sure there are huge studios, but sure. And actually, yeah, we can definitely talk about the quality, and I got definitely bunch of notes there, but they still are financially successful. So depends what you consider. Like if you want to talk about quality, then sure, there is definitely an argument to be made about the most AAA studios not experimenting nearly close to enough and just having too safe bets and not really experimenting. But it's kind of like it's the exact opposite of what you want, right? Because if you want studio to experiment and try something new, then there are gonna be delays. There are gonna be games that you don't like because that's the point of experimenting. So it's experimenting and making something that's original and new is not good financial strategy. So that's kind of how it is. And not now. Ubisoft hasn't been out since 80s. A little bit later than that. Like you got I think the Prince of Persia games, the original Assassin's Creed games. That's like 2005, 2006. They're pretty cool games. Come on, Far Cry 3. Come on, that was amazing. They definitely had their good streak of really great games. Let's see. Is they have? I mean, which one? Came out in 87. Zombie. Wait, what do you mean? We're born in 88. Yeah, but what? Out since 80. Wait, maybe I just misunderstood the question. What do you mean by Ubisoft has been out since the 80s? So that means they made shit games? Because that's kind of the thing. They often make games that like a lot of the studios are gonna make games that you don't like, but it doesn't mean they don't have other people liking them. And for sure there are examples of that as well, but let's go with this. And Ubisoft is pretty old studio, yeah, that's true. But again, that's back to this point of experimentation. Like either you want a developer to experiment and make a innovative and original games, and that means a lot of the things they are gonna produce are bad because that's the result of experimenting. Or they don't experiment, they make only safe bets that have very, very small incremental improvements of what they did before, and then you're gonna complain about them not having, not being innovative and making all the same things all the time. So it's difficult to balance. I don't quite blame them for that. Because I realize they are businesses, right? They are there to make money. There's very different mindset between indie developer and a AAA studio. AAA studio. Also, there is a thing where you have to pay for all the people. So it's kind of you have to make a decision because you have to pay all the people that are working for you. I just mean they have been making games since 80s. Yep, and are still in business. If they make shit products, how could they make cars? Yeah, exactly. Then I would agree with that. Absolutely. It's actually they may make games that we don't like or like a subset of people don't like, but they clearly make enough to keep doing business and keep developing. So we can probably it's the data there are not disputable really. And I would absolutely love if they experimented more, but I also understand it's not really viable financially. It's like it's not it's like experimenting is like investing in startups, right? There is a very small possibility you're gonna make a really big hit, and a very high possibility that you're gonna lose money. That's not very smart business decision, not gonna lie. Exactly, someone is buying them, very much so. I'm just gonna run around and read the chat. Amazing, look at this drop. Do you think video game developers should have some restrictions, limitations in terms of subjects they shouldn't address? No, I think that's completely stupid. You should never have restrictions like that. I think the point of art, no matter what kind of art it is, should be to explore ideas. And if you're gonna limit people from artists from exploring idea, then you are gonna end up with only the ideas that everyone is considers safe. Like, you know, democracy was originally definitely a pretty rebellious and banned idea once, but they had free speech, so they managed to talk about it. So I think I think that argument comes down to very simple question: who decides what is allowed to be talked about? And the problem is that you have no one who can decide it. Like, who decides? Does it like the majority decides? But then you completely mute the minority, and you completely mute all the special, all the small ideas that people have. Then should like there be an authority who decides? That means like some sort of a government body or whatever who decides what's allowed or not. That you probably also don't want to do that, because then you have a dictatorship of one group of people deciding what everyone else is doing. So that means the only real answer here is that people can talk about anything, and artists can express in their work any idea they want. Otherwise, you are effectively living under the dictatorship. Some content is racist, disrespectful to the religion, and goes against societal norms. Yeah, that's the point. You have to have content that goes against societal norms and ethnicities. Otherwise, how do you know those norms and ethnicities are good? You need some. Artists are supposed to explore that, and they should be mostly critiqued by it. And if they say something that's like very much bad, and everyone says that it's bad, they shouldn't explore it, then that's what happens, right? You don't want people to like. You can. How would I say it? Because we want to have a democracy and free speech in the whole world, and everyone can express their opinion, you have to let people express their opinion. And that means some of those opinions are gonna be opinions that are extremely against society, and you or me extremely disagrees with them. But that's the point of that's the point of everyone being able to speak. That's kind of how it is. Otherwise, we live under dictatorship, and the only difference is who decides. Like having a dictatorship when you decide what's, or you or me decides who says what's right or not. That sounds good, right? Because I decided, but it's not very fair society, and that's not really quite what the good living in a society we imagine them being democratic is, right? So I am very much an absolutist when it comes to you should be allowed to talk about anything you want. And if it's something that is not like acceptable, then people are gonna ignore you. That's fine. But you should still be able to you should still be able to you should still be allowed to express that opinion. Let's take some drugs, for example. Wait, I can't read the chat when I'm fighting. God damn it. Okay. Freedom of speech is awesome. Yeah, it is awesome, and it's really, really difficult because a lot of people are gonna be talking about things you don't wanna listen to. And so if you think that individuals should be free to say whatever they want to say and do whatever they want to do. Yeah, pretty much. But you have to understand the consequences, right? So if you're gonna do something that's societally considered illegal, you are gonna suffer the consequences. If you're gonna say something that's considered immoral, or not proper or more, or I suppose not really moral is, I guess, the best way to phrase it, then you are gonna be kicked out of society. People are not gonna talk to you, and they're gonna be down. But that's fine. Like, we still need to let people be able to express it. And if they go overboard and they do something that is considered illegal according to laws that we live under, because those are also different between different countries, then they are gonna be punished by being in prison or whatever is the equivalent of punishment there. It shows what assholes are or not. I suppose, yeah. But then get the subjective definition, right? Who is the asshole? Like, I decide who is the asshole to me, and that person is the asshole. And I'm sure that by a lot of people, I would be considered asshole because of some things that I'm doing, and that's fine. That's fine. Everyone is right and allowed to decide, express whatever they want to. Well, then legality and illegality is kind of dictatorship based on what you said before. Yes and no. That's why the democracy is so important, because what's legal and what's illegal is decided collectively, right? Depending on what kind of democracy you have, it can be decided by the representant, by the people that were chosen by the people, for the people, blah blah blah, right? It could be representative democracy, where the group of people that were voted by the majority of the people are deciding what's legal and what's illegal. Elected, thank you. Just English, not my favorite nor first language. and it shows. But I think that's a stupid argument. Just because it's not my first language doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to speak it. It's kind of a stupid argument, not gonna lie. So the difference between dictatorship rules and what's legal and illegal in dictatorship and in the democracy is that in democracy we as people collectively decide what's that, and that's why it's so important to hear what other people say, and even if we don't agree with them, especially if we don't agree with them, because if we don't hear those people out, we are not gonna be able to create laws that we all can kind of agree on. And maybe some of those people that are outside of society have really good points, but we just didn't hear them. Right? For dictatorship, it's just a group of people that's not elected by anyone decides, and no one cares. No one has an input. Never had an English course in a school or other. I did. But it's cool that you didn't. How did you manage to learn English though? Just on the internet? I would say that vast majority of the courses that I had English related were pretty useless anyway. But but it probably helped me get started. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna get some card. Immune to poison sounds pretty cool. But 10% for a critical hit sounds even better, because I'm pretty sure I don't get poisoned here that much. Proceeds to get poisoned 100%. No, wait, I forget half of these attacks. It's always annoying. Oh no, how do I defeat him? Wait, let's send it back? No, we're playing a tennis here. What? Okay, that's not quite right. Gosh, I'm playing terribly today. I can at least argue that I can at least pretend that it's because I'm streaming and talking with you guys. There is some truth to that, but you know, I only know English, but I respect others who know multiple. That's very nice. I appreciate it. For me, it's very much. Depends. I had people who, in general, lived around me. The people who lived around me in general did not speak more than one language. But now, now at the places where I live right now, it's actually quite the opposite. I usually have people who speak at least two to three languages. I think learning the first language, first language you kind of have to learn, but the learning the second language is the most difficult, and then after that you kind of get used to learning, and you are kind of feel like third language is much easier than second language. Because second language is like you know, first language you learn by osmosis, right? Everything around you is in that language. You kind of understand it, you hear it. But with the second language, you have to consciously go through the process of learning. And once you go through it once, it's much easier to go through it again. So I think my third language is much easier. I think you have to just go through the process once, and once you do that, you are like, yeah, I kind of know now. Yep. I mostly use it every day in looking for tutorials. Sometimes I look at articles, visualizing, hearing content in English. Yeah, that makes sense. So similarly in osmosis. That's pretty cool. Definitely not very easy to learn this way. Okay, let's collect this. Okay, we got the code time here. What's harder, learning UE blueprints or learning Spanish? I didn't learn Spanish, but depends. Honestly, any language learning or any learning for that matter depends on your prerequisites. Like, do you already know programming? Blueprints are gonna be pretty easy. It's not gonna be very difficult. Do you know like a language that's similar to Spanish? Learning Spanish or Portuguese, for example, I think is pretty similar. Or English, for that matter, is quite similar. Learning Spanish is probably gonna be pretty easy. So, yeah, nowadays with the English is not English. The knowledge is incredibly accessible. 100% agree with that. Are they starving? Oh no, they are starving. I have to give them some food. It's so cool. I'm so incredibly happy we have this option. Wait, why can't I cook? Oh, I can cook. That was such a weird UI design, because it did not look like the button is actually selectable. Let's see if I can show it again. Right, so I'm gonna, like, right now it looks like it's not selectable. That's fine. But if I'm gonna add here some things, it still looks the same. I would expect that it's gonna start highlighting. It happens only after I select all of the meals. That's a bit confusing. I would like if this highlighted. To be better UI design. It's like kind of unlocks, like, hey, you can cook now. Oh god, they are just pooping around. What is this? We have to clean up after this. What's the time? It's 1 a.m. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to disappear. Let me just clean up after the followers here and finish some building, and then I'm gonna have to disappear, guys. So if you have any last comments, last details, this is a good time to tell them, and then I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, very, very likely, like 95%. Okay, so we need this. We also need similar one for stone. Let's just put them next to each other. And we can grab all the wood here. Wait, did I collect it already? Oh, I guess so. There was something I wanted to build. Is this first about to relieve? No. Oh, it was this. I'm missing one golden. Ah, that sucks. Wait, how many do I have? 6? I have 2 and I need 6 of them. Okay. Look at him. He's so upset. Let's kill him. See, that's an example of dictatorship. While we are on topic. Can give him a gift. Exhort titles. I can ask him to make a donation. Oh, I can pet him because he's a dog. Oh, that is pretty weird. And he still seems quite upset. Okay. A bunch of these. Let's clean it up here meanwhile, and then we are gonna disappear. Let's go. Gosh, I'm quite tired. I started streaming so late today. Like 9. Jesus, Ilya, why do you always have to have questions that are gonna take me like an hour to answer? No, I'm joking. I love your questions. but I just said I'm gonna leave. Let me see. Do you think I want what you're smoking? I'm not smoking anything. What you talking about? Do you think individuals should be accountable for what they say and do in this life, in the next, if you're a believer or if you are a believer of a next? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know if I believe in reincarnation. I believe there are things that are bigger than us that we can't. Oh, what is smoking? Okay, gotcha. Feel like that as well. But I like the questions though. I can complain about the questions. They're fun. Yeah, I got all in the good spirit here. So I don't know if reincarnation is really something that's happening. It's possible, maybe. I don't know. I have no really a way of knowing. So should be accountable what they say, and that's, I don't know, that's such a complicated question. So let's operate under the assumption that reincarnation is real, and like if you want to operate under the like the Zen Buddhist idea of reincarnation, when like every life you reincarnate, you learn a little bit more, and you are doing this whole process to become enlightened. That's pretty good. I also love tea, by the way, guys. I'm drinking something I shouldn't be, which is a green tea this late at night, because it has caffeine in it. But it's a rice green tea. Just guys, if I'm ever gonna have a merch, like a proper merch, it's gonna be tea. I'm gonna straight up be selling teas. I love tea. If I didn't do what I'm doing, I would have a tea shop or gardening shop. Maybe both. Okay, just got distracted again there. But let's say we operate under that like a Buddhist. I don't have an opinion on it, man. I kind of like this idea of a Zen Buddhism when you like with all the incarnation kind of learn a little bit more and you are trying to become enlightened and learn. That's interesting. It's possible that's the case. I don't know. It's possible it's not. I also like there is this video on YouTube about, I think it's called the egg or something. Is that everyone you ever meet is just different incarnation of you. So there's like there is just one huge being that gets incarnated into so many different beings. And I kind of like this idea that you are always just meeting another people, another you, and you are just kind of all learning together by interacting with each other, and that kind of becomes this one being that's a cosmos itself. I think that's also interesting. I think a lot of these ideas are interesting to talk about, but they don't really matter. I'm gonna maybe say why I think they don't matter, because maybe for different reasons than it may seem. So it doesn't matter because it does not really change. It does not really change how you behave, right? So like whatever god or religion I believe in should not really change how I behave in my life, right? Because like if I want to be nice to people and be somewhat helpful to people around me, try to do good deeds, whatever, I do it because I want to do it, right? Because I want to help people around me. That's from some sort of a internal motivation, not because some religion tells me. Like, I don't think it's quite right to think about it as I do it because I want to end up in the heaven. I do it because I want to be enlightened. I do it because blah 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 blah, right? I don't quite like to think about it that way. I think it's much nicer to think about it as whether the god exists or not doesn't matter that much, or god in this case, fill whatever religion you wanna do, doesn't matter. Whether it exists or not does not quite matter, because because they all kind of teach the same thing. Like the point is to be nice to each other, to help each other, and we don't need a god for that. And the god may be here for that, but whether it does matter or not is quite doesn't matter, right? Like the goal is to be, I suppose the what we want is to be nice to each other and help each other out, right? Not quite because we have some hammer of God upon us that's gonna fall upon us if we are not doing that. Because there is quite a big difference between having a threat of something bad happening or something good happening, both cases, and you are doing certain actions so this doesn't happen or does happen. That's very different from having an internal motivation to do that. And I'm way more fan of having an internal motivation. And I think it's very helpful if we all think about having an internal motivation like this and do things for that reason, because it seems like it's gonna lead to a bit more honest world. But I think a lot of these things are very personal and very internal, and I can share my opinion, and you hopefully guys are sharing your opinions, but we all kind of have to decide by ourselves. It's not really something that anyone else can decide for us. So let's see. We could talk about the subject details maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna have to disappear now, I'm afraid. Matcha okay, I love matcha as well. I have stopped drinking. I didn't stop drinking it. I don't drink it that much right now. I drink a lot of yerba mate right now, but I still have a lot of matcha and I love matcha. It's like if aliens exist, does it matter? Yeah, it doesn't, exactly. It does not quite matter. Like whether the aliens are gonna land here tomorrow or whether the AGI will happen, like everyone is gonna be controlled by AGI, it does not quite matter how I live my life, right? I'm still kind of doing my best and want everyone else to live my best. 2 pounds of yerba mate that I only tried once. Okay, gotcha. I fell in love. Honestly, I'm getting very addicted to yerba mate. It's strong. It's strong, man. It's definitely keeping me. Okay, guys. I'm gonna really have to disappear. I'm super tired and I'm talking nonsense. No, not no nonsense. That was a very interesting conversation. Thank you for bringing it up, guys. It was very fun. I love talking about these things. But I'm a bit too tired now. We can continue the convo tomorrow. Hope I'm gonna probably stream. Okay, have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Just.